Okay, who is old enough or young enough to remember these slides? This is a screenshot taken from an actual Napster download. The case I'm going to review today is Napster versus A&M Records. The day the music was set free. Here's the background. Napster is a company formed by two childhood friends, Sean Fanning and Sean Parker. One lived in California and one lived in Boston, Massachusetts. They formed a peer-to-peer file sharing internet service focused on sharing MP3 music files. What they really wanted to do was they met each other in an IRC chat room and they wanted to be able to share each other's common interest in music. They recognized that it was too hard, so they came up with a program that would allow them and others to share MP3 files. The service operated between June 1999 and July 2001. Once Sean Fanning moved out to California with Sean Parker, they opened up an office in Redwood City, California, south of San Francisco. The original formation of the company was for a social chat room with music sharing. At peak, Napster had 80 million registered users. To put that in perspective, at that same time frame in 2001, Yahoo had 54 million visitors per month. So it far exceeded the amount of users as Yahoo, who was the top website search provider during that time frame. It was estimated that 2 billion songs were downloaded in the last month of Napster. 2 billion. Who was on the other side? The American Musical Recording Company, A&M Records, along with several other recording companies, Universal, Sony, BMG, were also in the lawsuit. The main people to bring it up was the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. Two famous groups that were involved in the lawsuit were Dr. Dre and Metallica. They were the first ones to take legal action. Also including, which was a surprise, was the Major Picture Association of America, Music Producers Guild, and the NBA and MLB. How the case got started. One of the stories is Metallica was about to release one of their new records. They went on to Napster and they found out during recording that one of their new songs off their new album that had not been released was already available for download on Napster. This drove them crazy. The record industry execs also got together. They called them all in and they played a game that said, let's stump Napster. And record execs from every type of genre of music were there, different size recording companies, and everybody tried to guess a song that they would think wouldn't be able to be downloaded. Just specialty songs, anything crazy, new songs, and every single song that they threw out was available on Napster for download. So where was the problem? The case revolves around the definition of the law for copyright. And copyright is the rights of literary property as recognized by law. The Copyright Act of 1976 created a statutory protection of all copyrightable works. Print, music, poetry, art. The Copyright Act gives the owner 5 rights over copyrighted works. You have the right, once you copyright your work, the right to reproduce your work, the right to publish and redistribute your work, the right to display the work in public, the right to perform the work in public, and the right to prepare or derive works based on the original. infringement and fair use. The Copyright Act allows the original material for purpose of, so if you want to, if you're a consumer, you could use other people's music, print, stories to criticize, comment, report, teach, scholarship, and research. If you're infringing on that fair use, how is that infringement? Purpose and character of the copying is for non-profit. The nature of the copyrighted work, the extent of the copying, the effect of the copying on the market for the work. So how did Napster infringe? They never had any files that were stored on their servers. They created a program that would facilitate the exchange of files. So customer A had a certain number of songs that customer B wanted. Napster would say, if you're searching for this song, this person has it. They individually would set up a connection between them and would not go across Napster's network at all. The problem was, by setting up this database of what everybody had on everybody's own individual workstation, it had a detrimental effect on the works market. Plaintiff stated that Napster hurt the industry and financial effects of the artist. Napster contended that service actually opened up. So Napster said, we're actually making more music available and broadening the perspective of people to look into other music. The horrible truth was the US market for singles fell 39% in 2000. So even though Napster tried to say what we were doing was just trying to share and it wouldn't affect the industry, it was almost a 40% drop in single sales. If the option was put to you to get something for free, most likely people are going to take it. The results of the case, after litigation, Napster tried to appeal to the Ninth Circuit Court, but an injunction was issued on March 2nd, ordering Napster to prevent trading of copyrighted music on its network. But like I said, it never traded copyrighted music. It set up databases so you knew who had what files. In July 2001, Napster shut down its entire network in order to comply with the injunction. The case was partially settled. Napster agreed to pay music creators, copyright owners $26 million and $10 million of royalties. And the sad thing is, after all the reading, Napster never made any money because they did no advertising, they did no charge for service. The only profits Napster ever made were off the t-shirts they sold from their website. So the money they got from private lenders was about $60 million. So as you can see, when they were done, they still owed quite a bit of money. And that was the end of Napster. Actually now it is a company off of Roxio that is a pay per download service. Not even close to the amount of users that it has. Not even popular. Most people don't even know about it. In my opinion, I don't think Napster was wrong. To me, it falls back kind of the same principle of going after gun owners for murders and blaming the gun manufacturers. Yes, are they facilitating the actual breaking of the law? Yes, because it's a gun, but it would happen anyways. And the record industry admitted that they were aware of pirating, but they said that Napster made it happen on a wider scale. But even still, I think all Napster did was just push forward the downfall of the music industry. Record sales have completely dropped. Tower Records, all stores selling CDs are almost gone. You never hear, not even mom and pop stores. So I wouldn't put the blame directly on Napster. I think what they did was pretty ingenious. And that's it. Thank you.